I understand. No, General Carter, I completely understand. I'll tell him. Yeah, don't worry. Things like this happen all the time. Yeah. You too, sir. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna go up into the space. I'm gonna punch a Martian in the face. Oh, I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna be an astronaut. Can you believe it, honey? This is the best news I've ever got in my whole life. I'm gonna be an astronaut. Finally, I get to follow in the footsteps of true American heroes like John Glenn, Neil Armstrong, and Han Solo. It's my dream come true. And to think, after all those years of making fun of me for peeing into plastic bags for fun, well, guess what? It wasn't for fun, it was for practice, because where do you think they pee in space? Maybe it's plastic bags. Oh my God, it's such a miracle. I can't believe it. Accountants can get their wings. I'm so happy. It's like a miracle. It's like a miracle, you know? It's like the last time we were at the IHOP. You remember that? Remember that? And I spilled some maple syrup on my shirt and the stain looked exactly like Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. That kind of miracle. Oh man. Oh dear. I was just out in the park dancing with some friends and I was celebrating and I came up with some great space lines. You know, like one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, except not lame. And I came up with this. I came up with and now to caress the cheeks of angels. And I don't know, I think it sounds like kind of a Styx lyric.
Okay. I love Styx lyrics, but I just got to the phone with General Carter.
What? General Carter, the head of NASA, the General Carter, he called here to my house. It's amazing. He's like one of my biggest heroes. Did you know that he's the first and only man to file for divorce from the space station?
He said there was a mistake.
I don't think so. You should see his ex-wife. You could clean a chimney with her eyebrows.
Not about the divorce, about you and the letter you got.
I don't understand.
The letter wasn't supposed to go to you.
I think it was. It had my name right on it. Dear Captain Pepler, it said.
Honey, you're not a captain.
Honey, I think the stitching above the breast pocket on my bowling shirt would disagree with you.
Okay, you're not a captain in the military. So he said there was a clerical error and the letter wasn't supposed to go to you. It was supposed to go to your brother.
My brother? Antoine? Antoine's not in the military. He's in Sing Sing. What, are they sending pedophiles into space now?
No, not Antoine, your other brother.
Glenn? Glenn? Hey, listen, you know what? I'm as proud as the next guy that he came 18th in the standing long jump at the Special Olympics. But I don't think he's astronaut material. I mean, he gets kind of freaked out by flashing lights.
No, not Glenn, your other brother.
Toby? My unborn twin Toby? Who's still lodged in my abdomen and whose hair and teeth tickle you at night sometimes when you spoon? Toby?
No, not Toby, your other brother. Ken?
Ken.
Yes, your other brother Ken.
Ken.
Ken, who's actually a pilot, Ken. Who is in the military, Ken. You know the one who flies fighter jets off an aircraft carrier in the Persian Gulf? That brother Ken. Ken!
Okay.
Sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really think you're going into space? Do you know what it takes to be an astronaut?
Moxie.
It's a bit more than moxie. You have to be physically fit. That's like in supreme physical condition, and I think you're very handsome. But I think the last time you exercised was when you were running around that IHOP screaming about your Michael Flatley steak.
I scared a lot of truckers that day.
And not only physically fit, you have to be mentally sound as well. And I think you're very smart. But you have panic attacks when the nightly news cuts to commercial.
Okay, that is jarring, okay? With the music and the graphics, I don't like that. I just can't even see that coming.
Oh, we're back in the Zoom. I'm sorry, it's just certain people were born to do certain things. You were born to be an accountant. I mean, you're great at math. You got dozens of button-up short-sleeve shirts. And you're reciting the numbers of pi till you finish.
It's a good thing I memorized only 17 decimals.
And Ken, let's face it, Ken would be a really good astronaut.
Yeah, you're right. And hey, you know, if he makes fun of me for it, I can always just doctor his taxes so it looks like he's committing fraud. I'm sure Antoine will love the company. He's in solitary, I think.
What's that thing you were going to say when you got to space? You know, the one you said sounded like a stick slayer? What was it?
Now to caress the cheeks of his.
You know, I really like sticks. 3, boy, 1, 4. You coming?
Yeah, I'll be right there. I just want to take care of something. Thought I was gonna go to space. Was gonna soar through the sky. In celebration, I danced in a local park with 25 homeless guys. But it turns out that NASA wasn't looking for me. They were looking for my bro. Now the Navy captain's gonna fly away where accountants aren't allowed.
I wanted to publish a children's book right before I die. But before I go, I need you to know that Charles Grodin is my guy. Flopsy the puppy learns about pooping beyond every shelf. And if you don't go and buy a copy, you can burn in hell. Oh, it burns, oh, it burns. Oh, it burns, oh, it burns.
That is what you just saw. That is what you just saw. Mahatma Rosa Freud. That is what you just saw. Supposed to find a virgin girl for the son of the Lord. I had it all planned out, but it went a little awry when it turned out that she was a That is what you just saw. That is what you just saw. Mahatma Rosa Freud. That is what you just saw.
I sat here for an hour and I only played 3 songs, but I probably ended up saving the show. So when you go home tonight and they ask you, hey, who was the star? You say the guy on the piano, Mario.
That is not what you saw. That is so not what you saw. That is not what you saw. No, it isn't.
Ashley,
Connor. That is what you just saw.